Hey there, friends, buddies, and pals. I have a quick tutorial about a great spot to auto-farm iron and coal. I looked around at a few different locations and none of them are quite that great, but if you are starting to need coal, this is a really, really great spot to kind of start making sure you get what you need. As you can see all those little nodes down there, so good. This is the location that I ended up finding. It's not too bad to get to. This is definitely going to be like probably level 25 plus. As you can see, this guy's like level 27, so just be ready. When you first spawn, well, when I first spawned in here, there was a guy, there was like 3 or 4 guys just wanting to fight, so took care of them, cleared this spot, and built our first little area. Here we're just flying around and making sure everything's kind of in the circle. I'm happy with it. It looks pretty good. And just start picking out your buddies. This guy, Digtoise, he is fantastic. That's a level 3. You need a level 2 or higher to start mining these. On the screen, we had little locations there, so if you need to go back and pause to find where they're at, do feel free. With each base, you do want to make sure they have beds and food and a place to take their breaks. So here we're just going to set up their food source as well as their bedding and a nice little break spot. You can make this much cooler than I ended up making it, but I had to run back and grab a few supplies before we could finish it up. And you should have those at your main base. I was just missing seeds, so brought some seeds back and just gonna set up our little farming area. Made sure to get some guys that could farm in the party. So we have the farmers, the waterers, the builders. The building's not so important if you don't have one that can do multi things. You can build yourself, but it's just handy to get it started. Each little guy needs a bed. They need a break spot and some food coming in. So with the little farm, you really want to stop in and make sure you cook the food for them every once in a while and stock up their food so they don't get sick. But overall, you can go with a really, really basic setup just to get it started and then kind of build it up from there. Iron was probably the most difficult thing as I leveled that I needed to start gathering, and like mindlessly hitting it with a pickaxe wasn't that fun. So went to go and look for some spots and some pals that were able to farm and take care of things, carry the items to the box. That's them right there. They'll carry it for us as well as mine. And once they're all set up, everything's cool. Everything will just run. You'll want to check in on them every once in a while. Sometimes they'll need more cooked food, but otherwise there's berries for backup. So they won't starve, but the better the food quality, the longer they can keep working. Even as you're going, if you start to run out of supplies, just run around to what they're gathering. You can use it all up. But this is them in their full function, full glory, ready to go. Everything's looking good. We've got the little panda guys getting the trees. The tortoises are getting the ore. But it all looks great. It's super functional. We've got our farm, beds, and spa. They are good to go. Everybody's happy. It doesn't take too long to set up, but there's no rush. Just get it placed the way you'd like it. We got a few ore right out the gate. That was like half a day of gathering. Just head back to your main base, drop it off, get the next ones rolling, and you should be all set for ore. And honestly, with having the coal there too, you're going to be able to move on to your next ore type as well. So happy farming. This was the first base that I made. This is perfect for a lower level if you're not quite 27. I just did the same thing here. We have the beds, the break area, and the food. And there's plenty of ore to be found here. So don't worry if you're not quite ready for the next stage. You can still gather ore early on without too much stress. This base has been raided a few times and it was kind of devastating. You come back and everybody's incapacitated, but easy fix. Heal them up, swap them out, whatever you gotta do. But there's no shortage of resources here for you. This one has 48, 49. We just picked it up earlier, so. Now with these two running, you can just keep checking in, bringing the supplies back to your base, building up your bars, and not really having to stress about doing huge farming hauls. So hopefully this is helpful and it worked for you. If there's any questions, definitely leave them in the comments below. I'd love to help. I live stream on Twitch. Would love to see you over there. I can't get enough of this game, so you may see me playing this. All the love. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for checking out my little tutorial here. I do hope it helped. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome day, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!